Hello, you're watching VNA's Podcast Daily from Hanoi. I'm Ngọc Hai and our top stories for this hour.
Israel seeks investment opportunities in Da Nang's Information Technology Park. World Bank steps up cooperation with Vietnam. Vietnam businesses see weakness in technological competitiveness.
Israeli ambassador to Vietnam Mirab Alon has worked with leaders of the central city of Da Nang to seek investment opportunities for Israeli businesses in the city's information technology park. At a meeting in Da Nang recently, Chairman of the Da Nang People's Committee, Van Hu Chien, briefed the guests on the city's socio-economic development and pointed out investment opportunities in the park, which was established in October 3 years ago. Ambassador Alon applauded the development of Da Nang. She pledged to do her utmost to get Israeli businesses access to investment opportunities in this promising city. Covering an area of over 1,100 hectares, the park is the third multi-functional high-tech one of the country. Over half of the park is designated for facilities related to scientific and technological research and development, as well as high-tech human resource training. Visiting World Bank Vice President for East Asia and Pacific region, Axel van Trassenberg, has pledged to provide a maximum financial source to help Vietnam achieve its socio-economic goals. At a press briefing in Hanoi on May 8th, Van Trassenberg hailed Vietnam as one of the countries effectively using official assistance sources, including funding from the World Bank's International Development Assistance.
If you take, for example, poverty reduction as a key objective, over the last 20 years, Vietnam reduced its extreme poverty by 50 percentage points. So it has been a very impressive reduction compared to any country in the world.
Vietnam is striving to achieve a higher income level, he said, adding that during the process, the country needs to implement reforms to promote growth with focus on generating new jobs and building a skilled workforce. The World Bank is willing to provide Vietnam with consultations, especially in policies relating to maintaining macroeconomic stability and growth, as well as assist the country in accessing capital resources. The Vietnam-Japan friendship train departed from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City on May 8th, beginning its 30th trip operation on the North-South Railway between now and September. This program is a symbol of the Vietnam-Japan friendship. It is part of activities to celebrate the Vietnam-Japan Friendship Year and the 40th anniversary of the bilateral diplomatic ties. Japan has always been the leading sponsor for Vietnam's socio-economic development, notably the project to upgrade the North-South Railway. Between 1993 and 2013, Japan has helped Vietnam upgrade and replace 48 out of 63 railway bridges on the route, with a total cost of more than $456 million. Thanks to this, the travel time between Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City has been cut from 36 to 30 hours. It is expected that the time will be 24 hours if the replacement of remaining bridges is completed. The competitiveness of Vietnamese businesses in technology is still weak. This is the conclusion of a seminar co-organized by the Danish International Development Agency and the Central Institute for Economic Management in Hanoi on May 8th.
According to a survey which the institute conducted on 8,000 businesses in Vietnam, although many businesses participate in activities to improve their technological application, only 5% use the available technology in production. About 84% of respondents said that companies have no specific programs to upgrade or develop technology. Vietnamese small and medium-sized enterprises face difficulties accessing capital for technological innovation. High technology is out of their reach, and they don't have access to technological transfer. Meanwhile, competition in production is extremely fierce. 78% of enterprises reported that they have domestic rivals, while 36% said they have more than 10 competitors. Experts at the seminar said that to increase competitiveness in both domestic and international markets, businesses need to invest more in technology. Besides, state management in science and technology should be further reformed, and legal regulations on the issue should be perfected to speed up science technology research and application, therefore contributing to enhancing the competitiveness of goods and businesses.
Over recent years, while demand for power has increased, coal reserves have decreased. A forum was held in Hanoi on May 9th to discuss measures to enhance investment and sustainable development in energy.
According to the Vietnam Energy Association, about 9,000 mining workers were unable to work between 2008 and 2012 due to gradual decline in coal reserves. The northern province of Quảng Ninh is estimated to have coal reserves totaling 1 billion tons. However, insufficient capital means a new pit cannot be opened. This makes a serious impact on the country's power production. From 2011 to 2012, the demand for power increased from 12 to 13%. The figure is expected to rise about 14% in the future, creating pressure to build more power plants to meet the growing demand. Participants at the forum said the solution is to correctly evaluate the nation's energy consumption and its energy development in order to propose a judicious development strategy. Besides, it is advisable to develop a comprehensive energy system that encompasses fossil fuels and renewable energy sources to ensure consumer interests and national socio-economic development strategies.
The Sea and Island Week 2013, which will call for action to protect the national sea, is set to take place in the central province of Hà Tĩnh from June 1st to 8th.
According to the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, this year's event, themed Together We Take Actions for the National Sea, aims to raise public awareness of the importance of sea and islands in building and defending the country. A series of events are scheduled to mark World Environment Day on June the 5th and World Ocean Day on June the 8th. They include a sea forum focusing on marine reserves for sustainable development of natural resources and talk shows discussing the protection of marine resources. The event is a chance for Hà Tĩnh to advertise its local sea potential. Through hosting the event, provincial authorities will submit to the government specific policies to support local fishermen, especially in a poor province like Hà Tĩnh. Vietnam boasts a coastline stretching over 3,260 kilometers. Its sea area is believed to be 3 times bigger than land, with more than 3,000 islands, including Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa archipelagos.
That wraps up our news program today. I'm Ngọc Hà and the rest of the team. Thank you for watching and see you next time.